Today we're going to talk about what would now be considered a vintage camera. It originally sold for close to $2,000 and it can now be had for significantly less than that, which is why it may be of interest to some of you that are looking for a powerful pocket compact camera. And no, this is not a Ricoh or a Fuji. The camera manufacturer that we're talking about today has equal cult following as the Ricoh GR line or the Fuji X100 line. It also has the same APS-C size sensor as both of those cult cameras. Today we are going to talk about this little guy. It is the Leica X2. Now, why would you have any interest in this little camera? It is over a decade old. It has no modern autofocus. It has limited high ISO ability. It has a fixed lens. It doesn't even have video on it. The reason that you would look at this is because it is a tool that is beautifully crafted and it makes stunning images. It is something that motivates you wanting to go out and make images. It is not like a cell phone that you're going to use to just document moments and post them. This is something that you're going to use intentionally. It slows you down. You're going to have to work with it. The focal length is 36 millimeters. It's almost a 35 millimeter lens, which is my favorite focal length. It is a super useful, versatile focal length to allow you to capture everything from portraits to landscapes to moments that are happening. The image quality is great. The images are sharp and they're beautiful. It's also small. This is something that you can keep in your pocket, that you can toss in a tote. It allows you to have a camera with you that allows you to want to be creative every day. If you see something where you see the light is hitting a stairwell beautifully and you want to capture an image from that and make art, then this is the kind of thing that you would be able to have with you that would allow you to do that. So this camera was designed by Leica for photographers. It is simple, it is solid, it is metal, it is reminiscent of a lot of their premium M series lines, even the Q lines now, has the same rounded edges, the same shape. It's solid metal, it feels hefty, yet it is lightweight. Everything clicks with authority. There's separate dials for your shutter speed on top, for your aperture. You can select a single or continuous frame rate. Everything that you want is right at your fingertips. And on the back, it's simple. You have dedicated buttons. You have a screen for monitoring as well as reviewing. You have dedicated buttons for white balance, for ISO. The menus are very basic. You can pick this up and start shooting with it almost immediately. So who is this camera for? This is for the person who is patient, that doesn't mind setting up a shot, waiting for it, to have the person or the subject move into the frame. This is for the person who likes to have something small, who wants to have something with them at all times. It's smaller than the modern iPhone. This is also for the person who really appreciates the Leica brand name, who wants to have something that was created by Leica, not in conjunction with another company, that is a stepping stone from where they started with film to where they are now with digital. And this is also for the person who just appreciates aesthetics, who likes the tactile feel of actual controls, who wants to be able to hold something in their hand that is pleasant, that looks beautiful. This is not for the person who is looking to be able to pick something up and have it be ready to go, spot on. It's slow, it's not reactive, it is not going to capture the kids running around or the dog or even street photography that you have subjects moving in and out of the frame. It's not going to catch that. So let's talk about the downsides. It is a Leica. They get a premium for their name. Despite this originally costing $2,000 and the fact that you can get it for more than half of that now, it's still pretty expensive. You can pick up a GR or a Canon, or you can pick up a Nikon. You can pick up a lot of camera options for this price point that are gonna far exceed the abilities and the image quality of this particular camera. Second is the minimum focusing distance. It's about a foot, and that doesn't seem like that far away, but in practicality, trying to utilize the APS-C sized sensor, the larger sensor, to be able to blur backgrounds to create bokeh, you have to have the subject close by, and it's really frustrating. But what's more frustrating is the write speed. Trying to take a photo and wait for it to process takes forever. You miss all kinds of moments. And honestly, that is the deal breaker. Oh yeah, one other little thing that is fairly frustrating about this camera is that the auto ISO feature will only work if you are in shutter or aperture priority. It will not work if you are in fully manual, which is typically the way that I shoot, allowing the camera to select the ISO based off of my shutter and aperture settings. Overall, this is a fairly obscure, premium compact camera that there's not a whole lot of content on, which is why I wanted to do this review. I hope it was helpful to some of you guys. If it was, leave me a like, and if you have any questions, post them below. I would love to read them. Thanks so much. Until next time.